Hey, welcome back to Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. I got a new news coming out that there's a lot of rumors going around with the new Power Rangers film, and I've been watching this pretty closely. A new image came out with Rita Repulsa holding her staff, as you can see here, and and it's all cool. And they had some theories about her costume and things, but this kind of just got it way over the top here. If you look at her staff, and you look it up right here, that looks suspiciously like a dragon coin, like another Power Ranger coin, and specifically the Dragon Zord. So, or Dragon coin. And that leads to the Green Power Ranger. Now, there were a lot of things going around about Rita Repulsa and how she may be, actually maybe, used to be the Green Power Ranger. Now, if you look at her suit, um, if you look at her suit closely, it does seemingly look like the costumes or the suits that the Red Ranger, the Pink Ranger, the Yellow Ranger, it looks almost very similar, like a broken version of it. What's going on here? A broken version of their suit ripped apart. There's even shreds of this section where her skin starts protruding, and it just is very eerily similar. Could Rita Repulsa used to be a green Power Ranger? That is interesting. That is certainly different from the original series or even the Zeo Ranger series. As you know, the original series, the Green Ranger was Tommy Oliver. Basically, she saw how charismatic, I guess, how what kind of person Tommy Oliver, a fighter, and the Rangers were about to trust him, so she turned him evil. She gave him the Dragon Coin and turned him to an evil green Power Ranger. And then, after a few, I think it was like a five-part episode, five-part series, mini episode series with the Green Ranger arc, and he eventually turns into a good guy, but loses his power, and then comes back as the White to the Tiger Zord, But before then, that arc of that was something that, for me personally, hasn't really happened in monster in Power Rangers. That was like a huge change because it introduced a huge miniseries. Not only did the Power Rangers lose their Zords, they had a character that we all knew he was a bad guy, but we rooted for him because he was the coolest character in the entire Power Rangers series, and he's very iconic now. And I mean, it's so different from Zeo Ranger, because in Zeo Ranger, Burai, he actually died. Burai was the original Green Ranger. He actually died in the Power Ranger series, but he was also popular too. And I didn't know. I read it just a while ago that at that time there was no sixth Ranger, and I kind of remember Go Ranger. That's why it's called Go Ranger. There's only five, and that was the first time there's actually a sixth Power Ranger. So the importance of the Green Power Rangers is in Japan, it was important, but I think as in the Power Ranger Saban's Power Ranger series, it's way more important. I mean, it's so iconic in a way that to not have that in a new Power Rangers movie is I wouldn't say criminal, but it would be not in good hands. I mean, I can see it being in a sequel, but to have it hinted early on as Rita Repulsa, as she used to be a Green Ranger, she has the coin. There it may be a Tommy Oliver universe where she can give that coin to, or they take it and it falls into the lap of a Tommy's character. That is something great. That is something. It goes against the Power Rangers lore. Yes, I get that. Maybe people would not like that, but I believe that it actually will work for the story, the depth of it, and even in the teaser trailer where she says, "I've killed Power Rangers before." What if she killed her own teammates? You know, she killed the Red Ranger. She killed the previous ones anyway, and so she is the Green Ranger. She was the Green Ranger before. She somehow tapped her evil, got evil, and became Rita Repulsa. It is now, and and that's how she knew about the Power Rangers, using the dragon coin in her staff, and I think that speaks volumes of the kind of commitment they're going to put into the series, the kind of commitment Savannah is putting into making this as a huge arc, lots of depth in the story, and kind of driving it into much more than a children's TV series, which is good because it'll bring on other type millennials and things like that, all different types who want villains who have depth. They're not just, oh, ha ha ha, I'm here to rule the world, a little bit of depth, maybe power hungry, maybe saddened, maybe despair. She was a Power Ranger before. She wanted to capture something. It's there's so much different arcs they can go through with that. If it's true. If it's not true and she's really just Rita Repulsa, that's fine also. But I think just thinking about the depth that she is was the Green Ranger, that is pretty fantastic. I have to admit, at least it's pretty fantastic, and I hope it's slightly true. It doesn't have to be all the way true, but like just to have that added depth to the character arc, to the story, to make it much more of a personal thing towards maybe even Zordon, who's played by Bryan Cranston, by the way, and I think it's just. You can actually see potentials of sequels down the line after this, and the potential of seeing a new story and something that done in the past and finally realized in the future. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on that, if you like it or not. And you can clearly see that I certainly do. So I'm pretty excited about this. I did not even knew the first theory. It did not even cross my mind. I kind of thought, yeah, she's green. That's kind of weird, but maybe they just want to make it colorful. And then you look at her costume, reading some of the articles, like, oh my god, I think they got something here. I think they're right about something here, but we'll see what happens. All right, and thanks for watching. Good night.